What's going on, Eagles Nation? It's your boy Pete coming at you guys with Super Bowl week video regarding the Philadelphia Eagles playing the New England Patriots. This is going to be a very tough game. The other day I was watching Tom Brady's documentary, the new Facebook documentary that he has about his life and how he prepares, how he takes care of his family, and how he goes about his diet and his training, and how he recovers and does a little therapy afterwards. And overall, he's a great human being. He's a little bit of a cheater because this team has cheated on 3 of those Super Bowls on Spygate. I'm not talking about Deflategate. I don't care about Deflategate, but either way, he is still one of the best quarterbacks to play this game. So he's considered as the GOAT because he has 5 rings, and he's gonna go for his 6th. And by Narrative Street, this gotta be the ring that makes him Jordan-esque. So he's seen defenses like the Philadelphia Eagles. He's seen them, but he's lost against them twice. That's the only advantage that the Eagles have against the Patriots, because Eagles, according to people like Colin Cowherd and other cowards in the analyst section, right? They think Eagles are like Jaguars with a backup quarterback. That's Nick Foles, who started. And they got a good front 7, but their back end is worse than the Jaguars. But when the Giants teams that beat them twice, their back ends weren't that great. All you got to do is generate enough pass rush. And this is the best thing about having players that are actually fresh, having guys on the rotation. Eagles got 8 guys on the rotation in the defensive line, and they run a NASCAR package. The NASCAR package is basically 3 defensive ends and Fletcher Cox, who's a dominant defensive tackle. And I think Fletcher Cox got to take over this game. They got to rush from the outside and get to Tom Brady. But I'll be talking about more explicit video with my boy Damien, and what the strategies and what we could be doing defensively and offensively. But Eagles, like Doug Peterson said, man, like, we got to not let this moment be bigger than us, because Patriots, they're acting like, oh, we're gonna bring home another one, and Brady is acting like he's never before. Is so confident about this game. They're so confident about beating us. They're so confident about beating us with their running backs and Gronkowski and Jadani Amendola and Chris Hogan, and they got a whole bunch of offensive weapons. So it's going to be really tough to stop them if you give Tom Brady time. If you don't give him time, and if you hit him in the mouth like you're supposed to, and if you can generate 4 to 5 sacks within the whole game and not take your foot off the gas, you can win this game. And Nick Foles is the perfect guy to beat somebody like Tom Brady, because they're not expecting a whole lot from a guy like Nick Foles. They're not expecting. I'm sure they respect him because he blew the Vikings out to 38-7. But still, Bill Belichick. Now, if this was Carson Wentz, now they'll be preparing for us a little differently. But then again, with that said, the New England defense is not the elite defenses that has gone against other teams in other Super Bowls. So this defense is not that great. On the outside, they got Stephon Gilmore on the end and Malcolm Butler. Those 2 are playmaking corners. But I believe Alshon Jeffrey can win half of the battles, and Alshon Jeffrey went to the same school as Stephon Gilmore in South Carolina, so that's going to be a dogfight between those 2. And then you can use Torrey Smith as a decoy. You got to use my man Nelson Aguilar on the slot, and you got to kind of run some trick plays for my man. You got to use the dink and dunk plays with Corey Clement. You got to use number 38 Kenyon Barnum, man, from Oregon. Boy got speed. You got to use that. You got to use Kenyon Barnum, and you got to have to kind of like use Ajayi in smart ways, and kind of force the ball with Blunt, because I think Bill Belichick is going to try to take the run game away, but you're going to have to force your will and run the damn ball. And I know Harrison from number 92 from the New England Patriots, He's gonna come on the outside, try to take advantage of Big V, who's a backup left tackle. But that's when Doug Peterson got to come up with a very creative game plan, how to run this ball, how to make the dink and dunk passes right, and keep moving the ball, keep scoring. If Nick Foles can have over 250 yards, over 2 touchdowns, and in a passing touchdowns, get a couple of rushing touchdowns, we'll be able to win this game. But we cannot relax like the Atlanta Falcons did. We cannot have a dumb game plan like the Seattle Seahawks did. Those 2 Super Bowls are not supposed to be won by New England. Those Super Bowls are supposed to be won by those bird teams. And according to people who analyze these things, New England is 3-0 against bird teams. So they're going to go against another bird team. So that's why they're very confident. And, everything is lined up. It's perfect for them to win that sixth Super Bowl, and Tom Brady to have the 6th Super Bowl, probably play till he's 50 or something. But we're not going to let that happen, okay? Not today, Sonny, okay? Let's go attack them. Let's go with aggressive mentality. Let's go that why not us? Have that why not us mentality. We all we got. We all we need. With that said, fly, Eagles, fly. Let's get this win, y'all. Let's go.